Welcome back, everyone, for another week of fine music. We've got four people today, and that's doing just fine. Because of slight tardiness, we're going to let Spencer go first because he's raring to go for episode 413 of Fine Music. So take it away, Spencer.
Will do. All right. So my songs for this week. The first one is Annihilation by WILCO. WILCO's been around for quite a long time. At least quite a bit of my lifetime. They've been around since I was in first grade.
Well, one of my son's absolute favorite bands.
Yep. And WILCO, part of the reason I like them is you never know what you're going to get from them. They started off as kind of a country rock group, but later on, especially with the Yankee Hotel Foxtrot album in 2002, they became a bit more psychedelic influenced and progressive rock. You don't know what they're going to put in there. Some of their last few albums from the 2020s have been kind of folk rock and country rock, but Annihilation returns to their psychedelic roots of the early millennium. And this one, lyrically, it's interesting too. The chorus of the song says, "This kind of annihilation is all right." Jeff Tweedy seems to be referring here to kind of like a broken love relationship. And amidst all the caterwauling psychedelic guitars and kind of fractured rhythm, it fits.
Hmm.
So I think that was a pretty cool song. Lost by Soccer Mommy is my next one. This one's interesting. You could say Soccer Mommy's kind of a 2020s answer to Alanis Morissette. This one sort of still fits in that pattern. Although I don't recall Alanis doing anything pure acoustic. She did a lot of like folk rock, but not a lot of folk. This one, Lost by Soccer Mommy, it kind of has like more of a pure folk sound. Kind of sad almost. And there's a reason for this. I don't know who Sophia Regina Allison from Soccer Mommy is talking about in the song, but obviously it's someone who's very near and dear to her. This song is almost kind of an elegy to someone that she lost. If you want something poignant for your week, then I'd recommend this one. And I saved the best for last, the Pixies. Yep, they've got a new one out. Pixies have been doing stuff ever since I was a little pixie myself. Ever since I was a little baby. And of course, anyone who knows the alternative rock scene of the 90s knows they were a pretty important band. You would have no Nirvana, Weezer, Radiohead, Smashing Pumpkins, Jane's Addiction. You wouldn't have any of them without the Pixies.
True.
So it's kind of cool to see that they're still making material. And it's still as fiery as it was back in the late 80s and early 90s. They haven't lost their bite. They're still a kick butt kind of band. And their latest song is called You're So Impatient. And it's only like 2 minutes long, but within those 2 minutes, man, the Pixies pack a powerful punch. And I would compare this song to like a ticking time bomb. It just like from the moment it starts to the moment it ends, it just explodes with righteous fury. But it's like a fun kind of fury. It's not like they're bitter at the world. This one is more just kind of like, it's a song that's kind of punk rocky just for the fun of it. So those are my picks for the week.
Oh. Didn't they replace the bass player recently?
Oh, for the Pixies?
Yeah, Paz left, and then they replaced her with a new bass player.
For all I know, they might have, but a lot of the core guys, who's the guy? Frank Black or Black Francis?
Yes.
He's the same guy either way.
Yeah, yeah,
Kim Deal and Joey Santiago
Yeah.
have all been part of the band for like 30 plus years.
yeah. Kim, though, she went back to Breeders full time. They replaced her with the bassist Pass from A Perfect Circle, so she was in it for a while. And
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay.
and then most recently she left. Now they got this other bass player lady. I don't know her name, but she's gonna be the hopefully permanent member. So that's 3 bassists.
Wow. I don't know why Kim Deal and Kim Gordon from Sonic Youth didn't get together and call themselves the Kims.
Yeah, I thought about that too, but now that you pointed it out, that's pretty interesting.
Yes, they both ranked in the. I learned about both of them actually from VH1's 100 Greatest Women countdown in the late 90s. Both of them ranked at 90 something. Kim Deal at 98 and Kim Gordon at 90.
Wow. Wow.
Yep. VH1 back in the day, VH1 really educated me. This is the same countdown I found out about Joan Armatrading, who I think is amazing. And you would think with my dad having connections to X, I mean, I found out about the band X from them, but individual members, I had to educate myself. VH1 ranked Exene Cervenka at number 74.
That's how I learned about the Echo and the Bunnymen.
Oh, VH1, really?
But back in the day, yeah, because they did
Wow.
a cut. I forgot what they were talking about, but and then afterwards they did a anniversary of the Doors, and Echo and the Bunnymen performed one of their songs, but
People Are
along
Strange, was it that one?
yeah, and then with other guest singers. So yeah, I learned a lot about VH1 as myself too back in the day.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, particularly during the late 90s and early 00s is when I got a lot of my musical education from VH1. Perfect age for it. I was a preteen and early teen.
How you feeling, Fred? VH1, man. Yeah. Okay, well, I had some VH1, but much earlier. All right. Well, that was a great report. I'm
Thank
definitely
you.
going to tag my son on this one because he loves the Pixies as well. So gonna be a
So he's
happy
a
camper.
WILCO fan and a Pixies fan. Wow, this is perfect
Yeah,
for
yeah,
him.
yeah. And, I think his other favorite bands were like Rage Against the Machine,
Well, it's a little
and of
that's a
course,
little heavy for my taste, but I appreciate Tom Morello on a lyrical level. And his solo project, The Night Watchman, that's actually pretty good. That actually is kind of a folk band. It's almost like a new Bob Dylan. I know many people have been called that, but I think Tom Morello really fits it.
He does.
well, then I did a terrible thing when he was 14. I introduced him to the music of Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, that's my band there. That's my band. That's my band.
Yeah. So I can always hold it over his head. Okay. Again, thank you, Spence. Let's move on.
No problem.